bit late, no doubt about it. But we have a special announcement to make with Renee Noonan, and I'd like to get Renee on the line now. I'm going to give Renee a call.
Hello.
Renee, it's Wes Buck from Drag Illustrated Magazine. How are you?
I'm good, Wes. How are you?
Fantastic. Well, hey, we're live on the air here on the weekly Drag Illustrated Facebook Live. And I appreciate... Oh, no, we're here live on the air. I appreciate you taking the time on a Wednesday afternoon. I know you guys are up to your elbows working hard. But I appreciate you taking the time, like I said, to come on here. We're going to make a little bit of a special announcement that we would not be able to make without Noonan Ultimate Race Engineering, Renee Noonan, Jamie Noonan, everybody involved. And I just really wanted to take the time to thank you publicly for jumping at the opportunity to be involved at the World Series of Pro Mod. And I'm going to give you a second to talk about this, but I want to set the stage, if I may, briefly, Renee, that whenever the World Series of Pro Mod was coming together and we were announcing sponsors and we were announcing the purse and we were announcing the invitation list and everything else that was going on, you reached out, and it's a cool story that you thought, how can we get involved? How can Noonan get involved to take this deal to another level? And I'm proud to announce that thanks to you, Jamie, the whole team at Noonan, we are going to not only present the winner of the Drag Illustrated World Series of Pro Mod with $100,000, but we're going to present them with a World Series of Pro Mod championship ring. This thing is on the level of a Super Bowl championship ring, and it is designed by Renee Noonan and presented to our winner, courtesy of Noonan Ultimate Race Engineering. And I just thank you. Holy cow! I never thought. I mean, I thought $100,000 was a big deal, but you know how these racers are. They want that hardware.
Sure. No, absolutely. So the ring itself, I'm pretty excited about it. Something that I personally designed, and basically we wanted to be part of or make a stance coming into the rest of the year now that we've really put our 2 feet on the ground here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. So we thought it was a great opportunity to align with that, join on with the World Series of Pro Mod, and then obviously with the championship ring, bring that into play. So,
well, what better way to kind of make a splash, Renee? I think it's a phenomenal idea, and the fact that you had a personal hand in developing it, I mean, it's really no surprise with your storied history and Noonan's storied history in engineering and innovation and design and really creating awesome things out of metal. So whenever, I mean, I cannot wait for us to release these photos. The design of the ring is breathtaking. You did a phenomenal job. I couldn't believe it when you told me that you designed it yourself. I thought that was a little bit like, oh, no way that that's true. But you're quite serious.
Yeah. It took a few wines to get through that, but there's a lot of thought behind the ring. It's just not your standard glitz and glamour ring. Everything about the ring has a story behind it, a facet that reflects the event and the process of the event to get to the $100,000 prize. So I'm pretty excited.
You and me both. I can't wait to show everybody. But the more significant thing, honestly, Renee, has been the big news that you guys have a new location in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's been the talk of town, the new 4.9-inch bore space block. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff going on with you guys. Could you just give us a little bit of background on how this whole thing came to be and the move to America and what this has all been like?
A headache is what it's been like, but no, it's been great. We knew that I joined Jamie 3 years ago here at Noonan's, and we knew that to be successful doing what we do, we had to get to the USA. So obviously to get to that point, we had to bring in more product line, or in my words, a shampoo, cut, and color instead of just a cut. Oh. And basically from there, once we had that product line designed and proven, the next step was then to get to the USA. So we took a baby step and went over to Utah with Mike and Jeff Strasberg at the back of their facility. They were an excellent hand. They're amazing in getting us to where we are today. It gave us the opportunity to see how Americans do business, find new suppliers, understand the workforce and how the American workers work, and then obviously iron out all the bugs between Australia and our USA operation as well. So that was a big learning curve for us over the last 12 months, and I wouldn't say it was easy in any account, but we got by. And then basically this year we had an opportunity to purchase the former NAS opportunity, which NAS racing team, which I grabbed with both hands. We secured that only 5 weeks ago now.
Right.
So basically we've just been head down, butt up, getting this shop organized. We've got a great team that we're going to announce in a few more weeks. So we're excited. We've got a great team, and we should be able to take this thing to a whole new level.
What's it like having the opportunity to go racing with John Zappia and have this be part of the rollout here in America? I mean, John's name is synonymous with fast door slammer racing, top door slammer over in Australia. You couldn't really have picked or had someone better involved with the promotion of the brand. I mean, you've got to be excited. I know you have targeted a handful of events left here in 2017 to be a part of. I mean, are you excited to have both feet on the ground here, teamed up with John and going racing in America? I mean, is this like the dream come true for an Aussie race team?
I would definitely say it'd be Jamie and Zap's dream come true for sure. Zap was one of Jamie's initial customers, I would call it, who believed in him and his skill set, and together they've come up over the years with some great products. And I guess, when we purchased this deal, we had the 3 cars, we kept one, and we made the decision that that would be that person, keeping it all Aussie, and also a bit of giving back to somebody that's given to us as well, that supported us. So we're pretty excited about it, and we're not sure if we'll get the 4.9 in it for Tulsa or not, but we will be there regardless. We're doing some testing with that thing in the next couple of weeks, and we're pretty strapped on time here at the present time, so we're doing the best we can to get that thing in the car and get him out there.
Are you guys, obviously throughout the testing phases, the development phases, how much energy is there in the building to get the 4.9 bore space engine out on a drag strip somewhere and see what this thing is going to do? I mean, Jamie, I'm sure he's beside himself. Is it like, how quick can we get to a racetrack?
Yeah, pretty much. So he flew back home. He only got out here last week, but he's been home for about 4 weeks now, back in Australia. He actually we had a customer in Australia that ran the engine alongside Al Billis, and so they did some hot laps down there at the Winter Nationals, and the thing absolutely hauled ass. So we're pretty excited. We're excited on the potential on what this thing can bring to the sport in general. He's been back a week. The engine's already in the car. It's been spirit rebuilt. One of the engines we've had here at the shop is already in the car right now. So we're just waiting on a clean break to get it to the track, and I would say we'll be there within the next sort of 7 days.
Well, I surely hope you keep us posted, Renee. Again, we're excited to see how all this plays out. We can't wait to write about, talk about, and chat about your success here on the show. I appreciate you taking the time this afternoon. I know you guys are super swamped, and you're headed back to Australia right away, right?
Yeah, so I head back tomorrow night. I've got a quick trip back, a few things I need to take care of. I'll be back next Friday. So, yeah, it's just how it's rolling at the minute. We just got to get things cranking up and going. So
it's got to be hard to make a quick trip to Australia, though, right?
Yeah, it's about my flight time when I leave here in Spartanburg till I land in Brisbane is about 21 hours. So.
Wow, that's unreal. Well, please travel safe, and thank you again from the bottom of my heart, Renee. Everybody involved with Drag Illustrated, the World Series of Pro Mod presented by J&A and benefiting One Cure. We're so thrilled to have you a part of this, and I kind of love that you went out of your way to find a unique thing to do, something different, something outside of the box, and to be able to hand a pretty substantial piece of hardware to a winner on Saturday night will be almost as exciting as handing them a check for $100,000. Maybe more, actually. Like I said, I have these funny stories about racers telling me, oh man, the money's spent before we get home. We want a trophy, a championship ring, a belt, a jacket. We want all that stuff that we're never going to be able to spend. And to be able to offer them that, thanks to you, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Liz.
Thank you so much, Renee.
I look forward to it.
We'll talk soon.
See you. Bye.
See you in Denver.